Hi guys, hope you're all having a good evening and things aren't too tough for you. I've been doing some number crunching and I've come up with some really interesting figures from my YouTube data. And it's although America is the biggest consumer of my channel with over 12,000 hits this month, the average view duration is 10 seconds. Yep, you got it, 10 seconds. Top of the list for view duration is Canada. We're roughly 3.5 to 5 minutes, followed by the UK, then New Zealand, then breaking down to the other British speaking colonies like in India and places like that. So this episode I'm going to direct it towards Canadian preppers and hunters and all the rest of it. I want to know what preparations you have been taking with things that's been going on with the world lately. Write it down below, I want to know. Because I need to know one border between Canada and America. Why is it so different in the demographics? I got my ideas, and I think it's down to the fact that Canada is quite a large open area. America's a large open area, but America's got a lot more cities. They got a lot more of your city dwellers than Canada. Whereas a lot of you guys up in the north, you rely on the trains to get your supplies, your food up there, your canned goods and things like that. Your fuel for your generators. So I'm interested to know what are you guys doing about what's going on. Just give me a second. It was the cat clawing my leg. Yeah, so I want to know, because obviously most of the native American Indians, which got an excellent skill set for survival and things like that, especially with the white man going in and shafting them left, right and centre. I want to know, up in the north, are you relying now on more of your native Canadians to train your skill sets and things? I know, like Canadian Prepper you've got up there, he's got an excellent channel. He's a lot of doom and gloom lately, and rightly so. So I just want to know, how are you guys preparing? We can't stockpile ammunition in the UK. If you have something more like 100 rounds, you'll have the SAS smash down your front door and take everything you've got, because they have you down to some sort of gun nut. The woke brigade has completely taken over this country now, so most of the people in this country are preparing with archery equipment, crossbows. You got some farmers got shotguns, and some of the wealthy people got shotguns because they got estates and things like that. But your average Joe in the UK, I would probably say as little as 1 in 500 has a firearm of any description. So that's anything from a 2.2 bolt action rifle. Not many got more than that. Automatics are banned. Most semi-automatics are banned. If not, they're all banned now. Handguns are banned unless there's a long pistol. So you got a meter steel barrel out the back of the pistol and a 3-foot barrel on the front, as you can't stick it down your pocket. It can't be concealed or things like that. So that's one of the requirements. So you can have a handgun, but it's in stupid oversized proportions. So yeah, just I really want to know. If guys want to talk, chat on stream or whatever, chat on video, because it's I just want to know the two massive demographics, because I would have thought Americans would be more interested in prepping and any ideas which would help. Bear in mind the massive population in America, as opposed to the sparse cities. Is it down to the fact that in America, in most city dwellers, like in the UK, bury their head in the sand and don't think anything's going to happen? Whereas, obviously, I'd watch programs like, Ice Road Truckers and things like that. I'm a truck driver. I'd watch what's going on in the background, what the villages are like and everything. And I'm thinking to myself, how the hell are you getting your delivery there at 3 o'clock in the morning? What shops are open? Where are you getting your stuff to? What are you doing? How are you storing it? Because obviously, if your electricity goes down and the railroads are down, you don't get your deliveries in the winter. So, yeah, I just want to know the mindset. I'm generally curious because it's yeah, it's because I know this is going to sound very stereotypical. I know most Americans are if you got a problem, you throw a gun at it. Whereas if you're out in the wilds living, you need to conserve ammunition, conserve your food, and you're used to that on an annual basis with the winters and everything. They've been a lot milder in America lately, in Canada lately, I know. A lot the fishing has been bad in America in the rivers. We over trawling of the rivers further downstream has caused you guys problems who live in upstream with your salmon and your trout and everything coming up for your winter harvest. So yeah, leave some messages down below, or even Americans. You leave some messages down below. I want to know, because America is a huge place. We're only an island in Britain. You guys, especially down towards Texas, you got massive prairies and land. You can go and put a bunker in a field. Christ, the size of an average house in the UK, and nobody would know. So how do you go about storing things? I don't know locations, none of my business, and nobody else's business. Where you prep and store your stuff, ask down to you. But it's because it's the things like canned foods. They can only last for so long. So if old Putinsky does let rip with his nukes, what quantities have you got stored? Because it's if it goes for a nuclear winter, you need at least 12 months of storage for food and things like that. Canada being so largely empty, it's a very unlikely target. Antarctica is probably the best place to bug out to, because there's no bugger there at all. No reason to fire nukes whatsoever. But yeah, leave messages below, guys. How are you going about things in the north as opposed to in the south? What about you guys down in South America and Mexico and things? Are you worried about anything? Is it because obviously you've got Cuba on your side of the border? Nothing stopping Russia from putting nukes on there, which puts you directly in a firing line from America. And considering after what was the president's name? Oh God, Obama relaxed restrictions to Cuba and everything to make it easy to get parts and trade. Is now going to shaft you guys over? Are you now going to find yourself struggling to get parts again like it was back 10 years ago? Leave a message below. Thanks, guys, and I hope to hear from some of you. Bye bye.